Gaming industry. We need to talk. We need to talk. I got one question for you. Where you go with $80 game? Where you going with $80 game? Who to play? Who's supposed to be playing $80 game? Y'all forget that this is a hobby. Y'all forget that this is a luxury. Y'all forget that this ain't a must. That this ain't a need. Yeah, I must be forget that. $80 for a game. Well, me can tell you right now, from this day, I will never buy a game day one again. Never. For $80, not me. Can't catch me. I ain't buying no game for $80 day one. Waiting for sale, and if I could get Game Pass on the cheap, from like City Keys or something like that, yeah. But, I waiting on sales, right? I waiting on a sale, but the problem is now, right? When you have a sale on an $80 game, let's say 50% off, that's still $40. That's still $40 for a game. Let's say 20% off, that's still above what the base price was in prior. So, I don't understand this strategy. And we can't blame tariff because digital. Some of these games are digital. And so you ain't importing nothing digital, so you can't blame tariff. You would think that a digital game would be cheaper, right? Because there's no packaging. There's no you have to pay the retailers no money for put them on the shelf. There's no manuals, nothing like that. But yet, maximum price is $80. This is madness. This is crazy. Look, I ain't even gonna mention Microsoft and the foolishness, but they're raising price of the consoles. Like, people done now buy the consoles. People done now buy them. And you're gonna raise the price? Series S a struggle. And you're gonna raise the price? Now, who in the right mind would buy a Series S? 1 terabyte or otherwise. For $430. What people are gonna do with money? They understand the economy is tight globally. Globally, the economy is tight. In America, when the tariffs kick in, gonna be worse. And you think that this is the best time to raise prices across the board for all of your products, including $80 games? How does that make sense? I don't understand it. And then we're questioning, why is it that these youths just playing the free-to-play games? The Fortnite and Apex and eFootball and this and that. Why are they only playing them things? Who could afford these things here? I remember when I was younger, piracy was my best friend. I had no money to buy a game when I was a lot younger. Grew up, start working, like, okay, I could buy some games now. I buy 2 systems, the PlayStation and the Xbox, whichever one, right? Buy the 2 systems, so I'm covered. Got my PC, but, still want to say I want my achievements, my trophies, whatever. So, I buy the systems. But I'm telling you, piracy looking like the better option right now, because I might go back into piracy because it's nonsense. This is craziness. Like, these people are like tone deaf. Just tone deaf. Out of touch. Do you not see what's happening in the economy globally? How could raising prices make sense? And then you realize that Microsoft had their earning call the other day. And revenue is up. Revenue is up. Hardware, yes, down. But revenue for the most part is up. Which means that all this wasn't necessary. Because if your revenue is up during the time when games are cheaper, when hardware is cheaper, it's not like you're making a loss. It's not like you're losing anything. So what is the rationale behind raising prices across the board? And it is not the tariff, because like I said, you can't tariff digital products like that. $79 for a game. Who? Man, this is craziness. Third-party controllers, yeah. Buy game systems used on eBay, yeah. Buy renewed stuff on Amazon, yeah. Buy games on sale, yeah. No kind of full price, no brand new system. This is madness. They need to learn the hard way. And I'm hoping that we vote with our wallets out there. Because this makes absolutely no sense. No sense Nintendo selling Mario Kart for $80. You are family-friendly console. Family-friendly. Which means that when families are thinking about something that they don't want to break the bank on for their children, that's when Nintendo is supposed to come into play. $80 game. $80 game. Well, sir. Well, I wish all you all the best. I know this gamer ain't buying no game at all for $80. FromSoft were the only games I've been buying full price in recent times, and Elden Ring was cheap enough, so I bought the full price. But bet your bottom dollar, if they go to 80, I ain't even buying those games day one either. So, game industry, I wish you all the best, but you need to recalibrate. And if it takes a crash for you to recalibrate, so be it. Because I have a backlog of old games that I'm going to play. And like I said before, I buy in used. Cause all my systems have the disk drive. So I buy in used on eBay, used on Amazon. I ain't playing with y'all. I ain't playing this game with y'all at all. So, that's my 2 cents on this whole madness that's going on in the gaming sector.